What's up, guys? Mech here. I was a little bit late on the podcast. Today's Wednesday. I'm at work on lunch. I'm gonna go back in pretty soon, actually. But I'm probably gonna have time to record it later. So, and I didn't know what to talk about on Monday. I'm like, what do I do? So, anyway, I made a post on Instagram yesterday that's a quote from Gary Vee. And it's quite simply, if there's something that you want to do for the rest of your life, don't quit after only doing it for 4 months. And I can relate that to myself super easily, because in my life, a lot of times, if there's something that I want to do, like not necessarily always something that I want to do for the rest of my life, but just something I want to do that takes a certain amount of work, a lot of times, like if I don't see like a ton of like success or growth or whatever, if it doesn't work, like pretty soon after I start doing it, I give up. I get tired of it and I just stop. And the first thing that I think of when it comes to that kind of thing is streaming. I don't know how many of you might be aware or know that I do want to stream. I want to be a full-time broadcaster. I want to play video games and stream them and grow a community and to have that be my thing, because I've always wanted to make video games like my career in one way or another. And so I started streaming, and I got really frustrated because I didn't always have the time to do it, and not as much as I wanted to anyway. And because of that, I also wasn't really seeing much growth, and it wasn't really going anywhere. But I didn't even do it that long. I started to give up after only like a couple months, and then I ended up only streaming like once a week, and I did that for like, I don't know, another 2 months, and then it's kind of fizzled out, and now I'm at the point where I haven't been streaming at all. I don't think I've streamed at all for like at least a couple months. And the biggest takeaway here is, if there's something that you love to do or that you want to try, don't give up so easy. Nobody really has any place saying, oh, I tried this thing and it's not working. And if you've only been doing it for a few months, you have no place to really talk. And that's me, And so that post on Instagram yesterday, it really was just kind of, it applies to so many of us out here. And when I saw that, and I was like, yeah, that's me. You gotta hustle, you gotta work hard, you gotta be patient. Like, patience is like the biggest thing of the whole deal. You have to be patient, and you got to understand that you could be in it for more than 4 months, like 6 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years. You really need to understand, like, how bad do you want it? Do you really want this? Do you really love it? I mean, maybe if you give up after 4 months, then that's just kind of showing you that you don't love it and you don't really want this. So you got to remind yourself that it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience, and if you're not willing to do that, well, then it's clearly not for you. Or maybe it's just it's an issue with yourself. It's a personal problem. You need to learn patience, and you need to learn to work hard, put in the work, and at the end of it all, when you get there, if you're psyched, you're pumped, every day you wake up and you're excited and you love what you do, and you're like, yeah, I'm so glad I stuck it out, then you'll know you found it. But if you put in all that work and you get there and you're like, nah, I'm not feeling it, well then, so what if you put in all that work? At least you know. And you don't have to wonder or regret that you didn't try. So, if there's something that you love, or something you really want to try, something you think that you would enjoy, something you want to do for the rest of your life, make sure you put in the work, apply patience, and just hustle. And when you get there, and you will, you'll know. I love it, or not so much. And knowing is better than having regrets of not knowing. So thank you guys for listening. This is something that it's been buzzing in my head, and really wanted to get it out there and share it. So Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching if you're on YouTube. Make sure you follow up on all the socials at the Green Mech everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Green Mech TV. And look out on Mixer and maybe even Twitch. I might be doing both at the same time pretty soon, trying to get back at it and see which one goes, to the moon. So I thank you guys again. I appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.